So, hey, everybody, it's Elgin here, EXP. Now, first of all, I want to thank all you guys that came to the training earlier, and I hope that you got good value out of that. It was a really good discussion, so I hope you got good value out of it. I want to talk about a couple of things, though, here. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hurt some feelings with my diatribe uh, today, and that's not my intention. What my intention is, though, is to wake you up. And what I mean by wake you up is meaning that the real estate market right now is probably going to be honest, get tougher before it gets easier. I mean, we're going to have higher interest rates, at least in the areas that we're going to have higher interest rates everywhere. And at least in the areas that I'm working on an ongoing basis for my just personal business, not the success team, but my personal real estate business, is there's just not a lot of inventory. Since there's just not a lot of inventory, that means there's only X amount of sales. And there's a lot of real estate people. So that means that there's a lot less pieces to the pie for people to eat. So that being said, the market right now has come to a skill-based lead generation marketing, almost an old school. You can do it new school ways, but it's an old school mindset on the market right now. So there's a couple of things I really just want to discuss with each and every one of us, and let's make some real decisions and pull our pants up here to decide where we're going to be, because there's an awful lot of you that are going to listen and watch this video that probably aren't going to be around this time next year. And what we want to do right now is we want to do whatever we can do, provide whatever values we can provide to keep that person from being you, because the people that in this market look to gain not only market share, but mind share, and can consistently walk through this market, consistently walk through this, are going to be the ones that come out on the other side so well. I've been doing this a long time, and that's something that always happens is when the market gets a little bit tougher, and whatever tougher is at that particular time, the people that stay the course, the people that work, the people that treat this thing like a business, when the market turns back to what it was or something similar, particularly a couple of years ago, that market is fantastic. But the people that were positioned to take advantage of it are the ones that excel. So let's talk about a couple of things. Number one is, I don't care what brokerage you work for. I really don't. I don't care what brokerage you're associated with, actually. The point is, are you working? If you're not working and you're at Remax, coming to EXP is not going to help you. If you're not working at EXP, going to KW is not going to help you. Are you working? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Or are you just kind of like busy? But are you working? Are you being efficient, consistent, and being productive with the time that you're putting into real estate? Have you put together a plan? Are you working and executing on the plan? You see, if you're at a basketball team, a football team, just sort of a sports team, there's a game plan that's put into place before every game, before every tournament, before everything. Are you doing what you're supposed to do, what you need to do, and executing that plan? Or do you just walk out on the court or walk onto the football field or the soccer field or whatever it is, and you just say, I'm going to figure it out then? Do you get into a boxing ring? Do you get into a boxing match with another professional boxer and not have a plan of what you're going to do to try to be successful? Well, you shouldn't be doing that in real estate either. I mean, I'm not just talking, oh, I got goals, I got dreams. I'm not just talking all that pie in the sky stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's all effective. It's stuff that I do, it's stuff that works. But you have to put together a plan to whatever it is you want to achieve and to go get it, man. You got to put together a plan. If you're not willing to roll your sleeves up and continuously work that plan, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to have any success, any sustained success, any scalable success. Okay? If you are with or on a team, particularly on our success team, if you're with EXP or or you're considering coming to EXP, we talk about that specifically right now, is that you got to plug in. You got to plug in. There's some people say, oh, there's not a physical office. Yes, there is. There are plenty of physical offices that people will allow you to use. You can rent your own physical office if you've got your a business plan together. And more importantly for us, we can go to any of the Regis buildings and work all day, every day, and it not cost you a dime. It's part of the $85. So that's not an excuse. Just to not plug in. We have a workplace set up with all kind of discussion boards. So you can go in the workplace and you can get pretty much answers, opinions, views from top producing people anytime. It's like going on Facebook. It's EXP, it's Facebook for EXP. If you go on it, it looks just like Facebook. But are you plugging in any of it? EXP World. Are you going into the world? So I want to talk to my broker. Are you participating? There's over 50 hours of classes a week at EXP. Do you know any of them? Are you plugging into them? Okay. I would challenge you that if you're with another company, do you plug in? If you're with another company that's not EXP and has a physical office, do you go in and plug in? Plug into the stuff that's going to make you money, that's going to make you successful? Or do you go in and drink coffee and waste other people's time? I know it's a harsh thing to say, but it's true. Because the people that are working in some of those offices, they have signs on their doors that are closed that say, don't stop, don't leave me alone, stop, I'm prospecting. They do not want to be talking to you and drinking coffee and all that. Or when they do, it's because they've already accomplished their goals and done their work. Do you do that? Or you just there to socialize? You need to ask yourself these tough questions. Ask yourself these tough questions because these are the things that you are going to have to master if you're going to make it and survive in this business. We have on our own success team, we have classes, we have an in-person class, we have Zooms. I'm always accessible to everybody on this team, people that are on other teams, people that are not at EXP that need some help, need some coaching, just want to run some stuff past someone. I'm available. All you gotta do is reach out. And anyone that's reached out to me, and if you've reached out to me, no matter what company you're with, and obviously the people on our success team, but if you reached out to me at any other company, I've been here to help you. Here to help you. Because the more of us that can provide good books of business and survive are going to be able to properly service the community and properly service our buyers and sellers. So I'm here for that. Ask yourself this question: are you here for it? Whatever it is you want out of this business, how bad do you really want it? The easy money's gone. How bad do you really want it? Or do you look at people like myself and you go, how is he or how are they doing that many deals? Well, it's because of the work we've been putting in consistently forever. Look at your last 90 days. What have you done the last 90 days? The last 90 days will tell you what you're going to get the day before. If you're having bad months, I had to do this myself. Production was a little off for what we were expecting. And I had to directly take account of what I had been doing the 90 days up. And the 90 days up, I was busy, but I wasn't efficient. I wasn't consistent. I was not up to the standard that I had set for myself. So guess what? I stepped in line, and guess what's happening now? 90 days later, is I'm starting to reap the benefits of that consistency. Because in our business, more than likely, the norm, you don't get paid the same day that you get an appointment, a lead, et cetera, et cetera. All that takes time from the time you open an escrow, close an escrow. I don't care if it's a cash deal or cash buyer. I don't care if it's a 7, 10, or 12-day escrow. It's still 7, 10, or 12 days. It doesn't happen the same day. And none of us in our business are guaranteed a paycheck. Ever. Ever. So, that being said, what are you doing to achieve your goals? I know this is a different tone, but I believe it's a tone that we need to hear because it is not the brokerage. And again, I don't care what brokerage it is. It's not them. It's you. Now you can have a debate and you can look at your businesses and your business models and determine that there are different brokerages that may fit you better. Obviously, I'm a big EXP guy. I'm pounding the table for it, but it's not for everybody. It's just not. To be quite honest, I don't think there's anybody out there, any brokerage that wants everybody. So whatever it is, wherever you're at, you make sure you're straight. You're straight because you are the one that's pumping your own gas in the car. You're the one that's buying your own groceries. You're the one that's doing all the stuff yourself. You know, ain't no Instacart for real estate. Ain't no Uber Eats for real estate as an agent. You got to put in the work yourself. If you have any questions, more importantly, if you need help, or you just want to run some things by somebody, you want to talk to someone, feel free to reach out. I am available for that. I hope this helps. For some, I hope it maybe a little bit of a wake-up call. I hope it doesn't discourage you. I hope what it does is empower you to understand that success is right now, right here, within your fingertips. And remember, no matter what you're going through in life, it's just a temporary condition because things do change. And it truly is, it's a great life. God bless you.